Hi everyone, and welcome back to Alpha Nutrition. In today's video, we'll be discussing whether you need to take pre-exposure prophylaxis PrEP when your partner is undetectable. It's a common question that many people have, and we're here to provide you with the answer. First, let's define what we mean by undetectable. When someone living with HIV takes their medication as prescribed, the medication can reduce the amount of virus in their body to a level that is undetectable by standard laboratory tests. This is called being virally suppressed. When someone is undetectable, it means that the virus in their body is so low that it cannot be transmitted to others. Now, on to the question at hand. If your partner is undetectable, do you still need to take PrEP? The short answer is that it's up to you and your partner to decide what's best for your sexual health. While being undetectable significantly reduces the risk of transmission, it's not a 100% guarantee. There is still a small risk of transmission, particularly if your partner experiences a blip in their viral load or if they have a different strain of HIV than the one they were originally diagnosed with. Additionally, if you have other sexual partners or engage in other high-risk behaviors, taking PrEP can provide an additional layer of protection against HIV. The decision to take PrEP should be based on your individual circumstances and preferences. It's important to have an open and honest conversation with your partner and healthcare provider to determine what's best for you. It's also important to note that PrEP is not a replacement for condoms. Condoms provide protection against other sexually transmitted infections, STIs, as well as unwanted pregnancy. As mentioned earlier, people who are living with HIV can reduce the amount of virus in their blood to an undetectable level by taking antiretroviral therapy, ART, as prescribed by their healthcare provider. This is called an undetectable viral load. When someone has an undetectable viral load, it means that the amount of HIV in their blood is so low that it cannot be detected by standard blood tests. However, this does not mean that the person is cured of HIV or that they cannot transmit the virus to others. Studies have shown that people with an undetectable viral load are much less likely to transmit HIV to their sexual partners. In fact, there has never been a documented case of someone with an undetectable viral load transmitting HIV to their partner. This has led to the development of the U=U, undetectable equals untransmittable campaign, which aims to reduce stigma and discrimination against people living with HIV and promote the message that people with an undetectable viral load cannot transmit the virus to their sexual partners. The risk of transmission is reduced to such an extent that many health organizations and experts consider it safe to have unprotected sex when one partner has an undetectable viral load. The U=U campaign, which stands for Undetectable equals Untransmittable, was launched in 2016 to raise awareness about the fact that HIV-positive individuals with undetectable viral loads cannot transmit the virus sexually. Furthermore, an undetectable viral load only applies to HIV. It does not protect against other sexually transmitted infections, STIs, such as syphilis, gonorrhea, or chlamydia. PrEP can help prevent these infections as well as HIV. Some people may feel more comfortable taking PrEP as an extra precaution, while others may choose not to take it if they feel that the risk of HIV transmission is low enough. It is important to discuss options and preferences with a healthcare provider to determine the best course of action. It's important to remember that U=U is based on a person's individual viral load. It does not take into account their partner's HIV status. If a person's sexual partner is not living with HIV or has a detectable viral load, the risk of transmission is still present. So where does PrEP come in? PrEP, or pre-exposure prophylaxis, is a daily medication that people who are at risk for HIV take to reduce their risk of contracting the virus. PrEP is highly effective when taken as prescribed, and it provides an additional layer of protection against HIV transmission. While U equals U greatly reduces the risk of HIV transmission, it is not a substitute for PrEP. PrEP is still recommended for people who are at risk for HIV, even if their sexual partner has an undetectable viral load. So, if you are in a serodiscordant relationship, where one partner has HIV and the other partner does not, and the HIV-positive partner has an undetectable viral load, the risk of transmission is very low. However, it is important to note that other sexually transmitted infections, STIs, can still be transmitted. Condoms and other forms of protection can help prevent the transmission of STIs. If one partner in a serodiscordant relationship is taking PrEP, it can provide an added layer of protection against HIV transmission, even if the HIV-positive partner has an undetectable viral load. However, it is important to note that PrEP is not 100% effective and does not protect against other STIs. If you are concerned about your risk of HIV infection or have questions about PrEP, it is important to speak with a healthcare provider. They can help determine if PrEP is right for you and provide guidance on safe sex practices. Hopefully, this information has helped to clarify some common misconceptions about HIV transmission and how to protect yourself and your partner in a serodiscordant relationship. Remember, communication and education are key to maintaining a healthy and fulfilling sex life while also reducing the risk of HIV transmission. We hope that this video has helped answer your questions about PrEP and undetectable viral loads. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare provider or a trusted HIV/AIDS organization in your area. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.